Season 2, Episode 1, the week of September 10th. And for the week in review, Mr. Fuller.
Well, we had our first day of school for the 2018-2019 school year. This year we had a wonderful day. We practiced our emergency drills, including the fire drill and an off-site evacuation drill to Enfield. We walked to Enfield with the entire school. We felt like it was important to invest that time to make sure that the students knew what to do in the event of an actual emergency. And everybody did a great job. So I'm really proud of the entire building.
Yeah.
In our opening assembly, I mentioned the top 10 reasons to be a Spartan to the assembled group. And you can see a link to that list in the newsletter down there. Mr. Payne.
The week ahead, so there is a safety symposium happening at the Montgomery County Intermediate Unit. Down in the newsletter, there's a clickable link for a flyer, and on that flyer, you can register if you're interested in going to that event. And then back to school night, one of the best nights of the year here at this at Springfield Township Middle School. It's next Thursday. It starts at 6 o'clock with an activities fair in the gym, and then the regular back to school night festivities will start
6:30.
Therefore, after about 6:30. In other news.
Parent drop-off and pickup. You've seen me out there in the mornings and Mr. Payne and I out there in the afternoons. Just pull as far as you can up to the line, the drop-off line. It's on the pavement. That lets us fit 6 cars in the parent drop-off loop, which we need to do. And I'm going to ask you, please don't block the intersection as you're waiting to pull into that drop-off loop because it impedes our buses that need to get in and out to serve our community. There's a letter from central office down in the newsletter about attendance policies and procedures. There's also an inconsistency in our student handbook. In one paragraph, it says one thing, and in the chart, it says something else. We're going to ask you to go with the chart. I'm sorry I didn't catch it over the summer. Student schedules are finalized, and most of the problems have been solved. If your student has encountered an issue with the schedule and hasn't said anything, make sure they come to the main office and we will take care of their problem. Yes, access from Fraser Road. So you may have noticed that the high school is under construction. Just a little bit. We are making great progress there, but Fraser Road no longer accesses our school campus. So you can't come from Fraser Road onto the high school campus. You need to consult the map in our newsletter for information about how to get here from Fraser Road. Mr. Payne, I know that there's something with you in sports, but I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, and before we do all the regular sports stuff, we also had some students last school year break some fitness records here. And so we wanted to recognize them. In 6th grade, the new pull-up record is now 12, and that was done by Milena Flowers, the mile run. The new time to beat is 6 minutes and 10 seconds. That's by Kaylee Evans. 1 lap race, Nora Mayone with 56.8. Push-ups, Jackson Lindmar, 55. And the pacer test, Brett Smith with 82. In 8th grade, the 1 lap race record was beaten by Roderick Porter, and his time was 47 seconds.
That's fast.
And then in the athletics portion of the newsletter, there's a whole list of resources for parents who have student athletes, athletic department website, the PIAA paperwork, contacting our coaches, our game schedules, and then the link to our impact testing site, which will explain to you what impact testing is. And then there's a small theme today with Temple, and that's because October 6th is Temple's Teacher Appreciation Day. They're giving us a whole chunk of tickets at a discounted price. And so we're going to involve our community. That the tickets are good for students, staff, and families. Next week in the e-blast, I'll have the clickable link where you can actually purchase the tickets. We just wanted people marking their calendars, making plans to go collectively together. We can get as many Springfield people at this Temple game as possible, and they'll recognize us at the game as well. If we get enough people, they'll orchestrate a couple of really cool opportunities for us, like pre-game tours at the stadium, a high-five line with players, but it's all dependent on how many people we can rally and bring together. So thanks to Mr. Tom Wexler for donating all of his Temple gear for us today to make a little theme for our weekly update.
Yeah.
And,
He told us to be careful what we wish for.
Yeah, well,
So.
we used as much as we could.
Yep. So that's October 6th, Temple Day for Springfield Township Public Schools.
Teacher Appreciation Day.
Teacher Appreciation Day.
Versus East Carolina. They're the Pirates.
That's it for the weekly update. I'm Zach Fuller, and for Jason Payne and for everybody here, I want to say make it a great week or not. The choice is yours.
Go
Bye.
Owls!